Hello! Kamusta, mga tanga? Welcome back to Design With Me. We're on episode 7 now. Wow! We're getting really close to double digits, but anyway, I don't have a preamble ready for this intro. Shocking. I know. Usually, I start these off like an AO3 author who's been gone for 5 months because of insane personal happenings, but like, my life's been pretty mundane, so let's just get into it. Editor's note, this aged horribly. I got sick after writing this, and we're just gonna leave it there. You don't want to know the other stuff I'm going through right now. Just know it's bad. It's really bad. I really jinxed myself there, but let's get back to the video. Remember this guy from episode 2? This Jack right here? Well, he has siblings that are equally as gay as he is, and we're gonna design them today. Meet Allison and Matthew Winters, the younger siblings of my OC Lawrence. There's not much lore to these two other than their mom is 6 feet under, so that's a bummer. Womp womp, let's start with Alice, shall we? Allison, better known as Alice, is a 22-year-old fire fairy who resides in the Light District. She has nothing interesting going on in her life, at least for now. She just works as a barista at a local coffee shop and is pining for every woman she sees, so that's fun. We love a girlfriend lesbian in this household. But anyway, I've been meaning to make Alice for years now. I do have old drawings of her, but it's never a finalized design and I hate them, so I probably won't show them. Sorry. With that being said, at the start, I always wanted Alice to be ginger like her mother, who doesn't have a design yet, so I can't show that either. Again, sorry, but it is what it is. I'm a very incompetent artist. Sorry. Again, sorry. Anyway, I wanted Alice to be a Y2K girly, like actual Y2K from what I vaguely remembered as a kid. So clashing patterns, denim jeans layered with dresses, that sort of thing. I may have gotten inspiration from iCarly for this, since that was a big part of my childhood. That show definitely has an influence on Alice's character, and I can't deny that, so keep it in mind. Before I started drawing anything, I made a small Pinterest board to help me visualize how Alice was gonna look. I saved a bunch of random dresses, flare jeans, and outfits, most of which I didn't even use for the concept phase. I just added stuff for the sake of it, I guess. Although, with certainty, I definitely gravitated towards saving specific things, like halter neck hammy tops with floral patterns, embroidered flare jeans, greens, pinks, browns, very unique, funky looking statement shoes, as well as short tiered skirts, so I knew what I was doing. I just have ADHD and hoarding issues, but that's besides the point. First of all, her hair. I wanted Alice's hair to be curly in a crimped way. To be honest with you, I don't know how to draw that hairstyle, so I just said f*** it. I also gave her light makeup, purple eyeshadow, and ruby red lips. I did that because I have a picture of Chappell saved in her Pinterest board. Very unserious, I know. I just did it for the bit. Chappell doesn't even have red lips in this photo. She has the purple eyeshadow, and I thought it looked nice paired with her blue eyes, so I snatched it for Alice. I snatched it for my own gay ginger diva. After that, I started drawing and properly designing her clothes. There's this cami top I really liked, and I don't have the credits for it because Pinterest users suck. I like the shape of this top a lot. I like the small details it has at the neckline. I like the asymmetrical swoop at the bottom and the lace sash it has below the breast area. That's a very nice top overall, and I honestly just changed the color of it to green for Alice. I also gave it a little bow in the middle for color variety, and I changed the pattern because I love flowers. I love them a lot. For the skirt, I found this really cute one from Mezzo piano. Again, I really like the shape of it, and the plaid tartan pattern for the bottom bits is a really nice touch, so I yoinked it. Like I said at the start, I wanted Alice to have denim jeans under her dress, not just because it's a very Y2K thing, I just genuinely really like this layering technique, so why not? Crucify me for that, by the way, I don't care. I don't care. Skirts and dresses over jeans are cute as hell, and you can't tell me otherwise. Anyway, I used a reference for jeans. Yes, they're flare jeans. I cannot live if I don't give those types of trousers to my OCs. We've been through this already. Shut up. Unfortunately, this reference also has no credit or easily findable source. Just know I really like the embroidery detail. It's cute, it's fun. I took it and changed it to fit my vision. But moving on, I found these really cute platform sandals a while ago on Depop. The brand is Jeffrey Campbell. I don't think they make these sandals anymore, sadly. So I can't link shit, but I gave these to Alice. The color of it and the overall look is just so her. It's so Allison coded, you know? I just had to. And for her accessories, I just gave her a sun necklace and a small crop jacket. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Other than that, there's nothing else for me to share. I had a really fun time drawing her. I messed up quite a bit though, especially around her face, so I had to edit a lot after rendering, but it's okay. It wasn't too stressful to do. I'm just really happy I finally got to design Alice and enjoy the final results. The last attempts I did years ago were just never good enough, and yeah. Allison is a really fun character, design-wise and personality-wise. She's very rowdy, she's outgoing, dramatic, childish. She gets on her brother's nerves a lot, but she loves them. They all love each other dearly despite their dumb arguments and extreme differences. That's kinda just how siblings are like, honestly. I mean, that's how I am with my siblings, so self-rejection alert. I'm really sorry for not finding any sources for the references I used, by the way. I'm extremely upset about that, but if any of you know who I should credit, please tell me in the comments so I can clarify in the description. Thank you! Anyway, here's some fun facts before I forget. Alice is broke as hell. She gets her clothes from charity shops. She has no clue what to do in life, but is passionate about a lot of things. She's a blogger, she's a content creator, she's just like me, for real, for real. Also, she lives with her brother, Matthew. They live together with their grandma, actually. That's really silly. It's really cute. This is a perfect segue to the next design, so let's go! Matthew, also known as Matt for short, is a 28-year-old nature fairy who, as you know already, resides in the Light District. He is a very well-loved doctor, he's a good boyfriend, and he is a massive loser. Please bully him. I f***ing hate him. Anyway, Matthew, just like his sister, is a character I've been meaning to design for years now, but I never got around to doing it. I have old, ugly drawings and doodles of him though. I have lots of concept art of him that will sadly never see the light of day because I lost the files for them. I lose my doodle files a lot. It's very tragic, I know. I mean, if I still had them, I wouldn't show them anyway, so it's not that big of a loss, but I digress. So, funny story about Matthew. I was never meant to design him this year, or ever, actually. He was honestly gonna be a black silhouette for the longest time since I wasn't fully interested in him until I found a new fixation. Have y'all ever heard of mouthwashing? Yeah, so, I really like curly, and no one's shocked by that. It's a very well-known fact that I like tortured blondes, but my love for curly got me inspired to draw Matthew, and thereby got me inspired to start Alice as well, so shout out to mouthwashing. Without that game, you would never see these cringe OCs. With that being said, Matthew is a very simple and easy character to design. Shockingly enough, my biggest issues with him throughout the years was simply my my motivation and my lack of skill at the time, now that I'm satisfied with where I'm at, it was a breeze drawing him. I've said this before in a previous video, but I'm very used to designing characters with an academic vibe. I'm used to drawing nerds because I'm a nerd, and so is Matthew. So I didn't use many references for him, aside from this adorable set I found in, you guessed it, Lolita wardrobe. The whole outfit is really cute, but I especially love the colors and details on the vest. It's giving boomer, it's giving old-timey, fancy, rich, goody two-shoes, and it's perfect. Like, the ruffles and the stripes are such a delight, and I just had to steal it for Matthew, okay? Full credit goes to Fantastic Wind, the amazing brand who created this vest. The only thing I really changed was the bow. I turned it into a necktie instead, and yeah, fun stuff. Oh, and I forgot to say, Matthew's face and hair are inspired by Curly. I got way too excited about sharing another banger from Lolita wardrobe that I didn't realize that should have been the first thing I shared instead of his vest. But anyway, I gave Matthew a brown trench coat. I feel like that's a requirement for characters with this type of aesthetic. Plus, he can match a little with his big brothers, so that's cute. I gave him square pants and tap shoes, both of which I winged and couldn't be bothered to add much detail to. After that, I gave him silly little glasses and a belt for extra jazz, and bam! That's it! That's literally it. Truly makes you wonder if past me was exaggerating about how difficult it was to design Matthew. I will say though, he's very fun to draw, even back then. He's simple, but there's some detail to him that stands out, and that's perfect. It took me about 3 hours to line and render him. Meanwhile, Alice took a whopping 7 hours, so wow. Simplicity aside, there's actually a lot of things I wanted to give Matthew during his concept phases. Like, I wanted to give him a scarf, some jewelry. At some point, I even considered giving him flare jeans, but y'all are sick of that, so I didn't. I also kinda wanted to give him a top hat just for fun, but it was too ridiculous, so I didn't even bother. I don't think you can see any of this experimentation in the speed paint, by the way. I used a different canvas for it that's been deleted, so sorry about that. I'm trying very hard to prolong this section, can you tell? Let me just say, it is very difficult to talk about characters that are basic. It's the reason why these videos aren't that frequent and why a lot of my OCs haven't been shown yet, since some of them are just basic bitches. What else is there to say about a rich golden child other than his mom's gone to heaven? Well, I guess I could tell you Matthew does a lot of volunteer work. He likes taking care of animals and plants. Stereotypical nature fairy moment. He does charity a ton as well. He's a good cook, a good housewife if he ever gets married. He's very quiet and calm. He's also a pushover, so he gets taken advantage of a lot and gets himself into things that aren't good thanks to peer pressure. Feel bad for him. He's autistic. So are the rest of his siblings. This is why you don't take vaccines. He loves comfy clothes that conceal his body and drown him in heavy fabric. And yeah, let's just push past the vaccine comment. Anyway, that's Matthew for ya. I really wish I could say more, but he's just a guy. It feels so wrong to end a section below 1,000 words, but I have to. So, it's time for the outro. I hope this video was fun to watch. There really wasn't much going on in this episode, and it feels weird. Like, I'm not yapping enough, and that's not normal. I need to see a doctor. I need to call my therapist. I'll do that later. Despite the basicness of this video, I had fun making this. I had lots and lots of fun drawing Matthew and Allison. I like how you can see the clear differences between the two with how they dress, and I think they're cute. I'm really proud of how they turned out. It was also a nice change of pace drawing them, since lately I've been working on characters with crazy lore and I need normies to ground me back to reality. But anyway, I hope you all have a good week. I've been having a pretty good time myself, all things considered. That's a fucking lie. That's so outdated. Oh my god. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys whenever I re-emerge from my coffin. For now, goodbye.